All right, y'all, here we go right here. She looking better already. As y'all can, I left one white patch here so you guys can see the progress. Look at her. Now that's a mix though. I did it with the Meguiar's. Y'all gonna see the video. And live, y'all saw where I used the Grills Garage ceramic all-in-one wax. And it's the only two products I use. I could have done it with one product, but I used two products just to see how well would it, how good would it do. But man, if y'all look back at the first live of this car, man, y'all can see how bad that hood looked. That's how the hood looked at first. Look at there. It came out a long ways, man. Y'all see how the hood looked at first? I left that little block right there. So y'all can see where I started from on this hood. See? That's where I started from right here. See that? Man, it looked like a turbo or something was sitting there. And that's how bad it was faded from the start with. So I'm gonna kind of come back. It's getting dark now, and this phone need to focus in. But y'all see it though, man. That thing, I mean, with that hood like that, it's really, really coming out. I didn't really think that the hood was gonna come out as good as it did. But y'all see how good it looked compared to the first video on it. I left just that little block. I'm gonna leave that little block there the whole while, right there, the whole while I'm working on the hood so I can see my progress. Look at there. Now remember, my whole hood looked like this. Now it's coming back, see here? So it's a big improvement. See here? Big improvement on that hood. At first, it was really gone. It was faded real bad, but y'all see the block. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna buff it. Probably tomorrow, I'm just gonna buff on it and buff on it and buff on it. I'm trying to put more gloss to it. Focus in, camera, as the sun. This thing wanna. Okay, there we go. But you know, you gotta leave a block. When you're trying to improve paint, you gotta leave a block so you guys can see your improvements. Always remember that. Y'all see that block y'all see on the hood? No matter what part of the car you're working on, always leave you a block so you can see your improvements. So can't nobody say, oh, it looked about the same it did first, or whatever they might come up and say. But hey, this is what it looked like at first though. So we got a big improvement here. To this, from this. I mean, that was horrible. On a black car and the paint looked that bad. And it's supposed to look like this. So you know that was bad, man. You can see that from a distance and how bad that paint looked. Look at there. Now imagine your whole hood white like that and you riding around, man. I couldn't do it, man. I would have had to do something to it. It looked like a turbo or something was there, a hood scoop. Now, so you literally could see how bad, you know, paint can get. Especially black paints. And I tell y'all that all the time, man. The black paints can get really get bad, man. Actually, this is the worst black hood I ever seen. I'm just gonna be honest. I have never seen a black car with a hood on it this faded. Yeah, it look like a good scoop, doesn't it? But it's really just where the paint was faded, and I just left a square block there. And I ain't never seen a black car hood this faded. I ain't never seen that one look this bad, but man, I'm kind of blown away about how good the paint come out on it compared to where, you know, it looked at. But man, that's a huge, extremely huge improvement there. What y'all think about that hood coming out like that? I told y'all I probably wouldn't have to paint it. I told you I can buff it back out, and I did it. I did just that. You know, I told y'all I can make that hood come out. See that? Now, it still doesn't change the fact that, like I said previously, that it needs paint, but it looks somewhat presentable, you might want to say, compared to where it looked. You know, it's like if you rode around, couldn't nobody really tell that your hood looked that bad. You know, it's just, see, couldn't tell it. But, you know, when you ride your whole hood with looking like this, everybody can tell that it was faded. See, so, so now to show you guys, it don't take much to improve paint. So a lot of stuff, first thing people will holler, oh, how that needs paint. Ain't nothing you can do for that, you know. But always give a try first to see what you can do with it. Don't never just say, oh, ain't nothing you can do for it. I knew I can straighten it back out. See, I knew that I could stop it from fading like that. See, I knew I could fix it. Some. Then we had to hit it with a can of paint. That's the last resort because you ain't gonna be able to get that nice clear coat shine really coming out of a can of paint. So now I always try to keep it factory as possible if you can. So that's why I always say recommend buffing them out first to see can you bring it back. So what y'all think, man? It's a big improvement from that, ain't it? Man, I just couldn't take it. I had to jump on it. Man, so my turbo looking good, isn't it? How my turbo looking? How my side turbo looking? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It looks good. Now, only thing now, the next part of the car I got to work on will be this part. And it's not as jacked up as that hood was. But this is the next part of the car that I'm going to try to put a shine on still. You know, it's not as noticeable as that hood, man. Look at there. That hood, man, that hood, the first thing you see. And you pull up on somebody and the first thing they see the hood of their car, man. Like, damn, he need to do something about that. Hood look bad. They probably won't say nothing, but they be thinking that, you know, so. Man, what y'all think, though? I got a video coming out on it, too, where I used the Meguiar, so y'all see that on a video. Because actually I did a video because the camera I'm using now dying. So, man, this thing looking good, though. I like the way it sit, even though I never owned a Saab car. I never owned a Saab car, but this thing look pretty good, though. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's nice. Like I said, I never owned a Saab car. But they ain't too bad looking, though. They ain't too bad looking now. It look pretty good. Look pretty darn good, man. Yes, sir. I'm gonna get off here. But we're gonna be playing with this some more. I'm gonna leave that just like that so I can see my headway. Still, I can get a little bit more gloss on this hood. Just a little get on it. I'm gonna just play with it anyway, because I got to do the size and I got to figure out what I'm gonna do for my wheels. Clean it up, I may sell it. Sell it for another Honda Accord. That's what I'm thinking about, getting rid of it. I'm gonna sell it for another Honda Accord. But yeah, man, I'm gonna clean it up real good, then get rid of it. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. Y'all hit that subscribe, man. I'm dying out. My camera about dead. It's probably die in a minute now. I don't want to die out, just die out on y'all. Y'all hit that subscribe, man. I got to charge up my camera. And I'll see y'all on the next one, man. My Saab Turbo looking good, though. I'm out. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot, Angelo. Peace.